What's up, people? It's Bionic Thinker, and today I'll be showing you guys how to buy and sell USDT on the P2P platform using Bybit. Now, first of all, you tap on More, then you tap on P2P Trading. Now, when the interface loads up, right, there's some things you need to consider. First off, you do not want to click on an ad of a person who is offline. If you observe, Trayvord is offline like 5 minutes ago. Park Parker.com is offline 5 minutes ago. Angel Slims is online. So you want to click on an ad of a person who is online for quick responses, right? Now, the second thing is you should be very aware of their percentage ratings. Yeah, it's imperative that who you are buying from has a good rating. Look at this guy, Drewood, 97 percentage. Parker.com, 100 percentage. In 27.6 others. Angel Slims 5451 others 99% rating. So in hindsight, you don't want to buy from someone whose ratings are very low because the chances of the person being legit are very slim. Because here on Bybit, there have been scenarios of people being scammed. I've not had such experiences, but I've heard people have such experiences. So you gotta be very careful here. Now, another thing is if you observe, people have different limits and maximum of USDT that they are willing to sell. Now, this person has a limit of 30,000 naira to 45,000 naira. This person has 10,000 naira limit to 12,000 naira limit. Because, for example, now you want to buy 100k worth of USDT, you can't come to Drewood and buy from him because why? His limit and maximum is nowhere near 100k they are willing to buy. You understand? Now, I'll explain why this thing popped up. So let's say for example now you want to buy 100k worth of USDT. Just tap on amount here. Tap on it. Then input the amount. You will see that the people who are willing or rather who have that amount of USDT as their limit or max will pop up. You see, they'll be up. They will be up. So that's the easiest way to quickly just be able to find people who are willing to sell the amount of USDT you want to buy. Same applies to when you want to sell too, right? So that you won't be scrolling randomly and endlessly for whose limit is within what you want to buy or sell for. As I was saying, I was going to explain to you guys why that interface popped up when I tapped on an ad. Now the reason is there are some advertisers here on Bybit that if you haven't done at least a number of transactions within 30 days, you can't buy from them, neither can you sell to them. You understand? So to tweak that, you just have to tap on the filter section here and change it from show only verified advertisers to show only eligible ads, because I've changed already. That's why you're seeing it's already here, because most times you come like this or like this. It's left for you to turn off this one and turn on this one, then confirm. Hope you understand. Yeah, so same thing applies to when you're selling too, right? Same energy. Come to the filter section, tweak it, then show only eligible ads, turn off this one, confirm. But if peradventure you have done a plethora of transactions within the 30-day period, then it doesn't really matter. You understand? Yeah. Same thing applies to, you can come to the amount and tweak it and stuff like that and confirm. So let's say for example we want to buy. We ain't buying, but for example we want to buy. We'll find us online, Viki30 is online, tap on Viki30. Then okay, I think we need to use another ad. Business. Okay, let's first of all put an amount first of all. Let's say 50k, for example. We'll confirm. Then we'll find who has that limit or maximum. This guy T-Swap has 2k limit and 86,000 naira maximum. So we can buy from this guy. We tap on T swap. Now let me put like 50k there about. You see, if I buy from this guy, I'll receive $29 818 cents, right, in USDT. So if I tap on buy, for example, when I'm buying, for example, tap on buy, this is where I can contact the seller. Like, yo, what's up, man? I've done my transaction. I can send him my screenshot and whatever. Alpha bro, fast release coin for me. You can chat with the person you're buying from. You get on this section. Then let's go back. Now be mindful of this time, alright? This counts down. It's imperative that you should be able to do your transaction before this countdown elapses. Very, very pertinent. You see, the guy has even wrote me make payment. Then I'll go back, alright? Then if I tap on pay now, I can copy the guy's bank account number. Yeah, go to my bank app, pay to this guy, but at least knowing that it's the right name that I'm seeing that is on the account. You understand? Because on Bybit, you should not use different names because they don't allow third parties to avoid problems in your account. Now, please, for the life of God, do not tap on payment completed this place until you complete payment because you don't want problems. Only tap on it when you have paid the person, right? Then the person will confirm your transaction. Then he or she will release the coin to you from his or her own end. Do you understand? Now let's go back. I didn't even cancel the order. Now let's cancel the order because we ain't buying. All right. So I'll cancel the order. No, I no longer want to, I have not paid the seller. Tap on it. Then confirm. That's that for that. Now, the tricky one is when you're selling because sometimes people make this mistake. Um, I would I would be surprised if people make that mistake in 2024 because I know back then on Binance days people used to make that mistake where they would release coin without seeing transactions, which I found very, very stupid though. Now you go to the sell side, same energy applies to amount like I said before, the filter and whatever. Then you find who's online, put the amount you want to buy. Oh sorry, you want to sell. Let's say send 50k. You want to sell. Then confirm. Now on this interface you can choose if you want to sell all of your assets or part of your assets. Now if you observe, by default, if I'm to type a certain amount of USDT, by default I will see how much I'll receive in naira, but I don't want to sell any of my assets. So if you observe, you are seeing available for sale, it's showing 0 USDT because why? My assets are in my unified trading and not in my funding wallet. If it was my funding wallet, it would have shown how much is my funding wallet and I cannot choose to sell all or part of it. You understand? Now for you to do P2P trading, it's important that you have at least done your identity verification, your KYC. It's important. So you will come here. If it's your first time, you have to like do this particular task. You come to add payment method, then you fill in your details, right? And bear in mind the name is always consistent because when you are doing your KYC, you must have at least submitted a BVN, a driver's license, or a national ID card. So the name in which was in that document will automatically show on this payment method as your name. I don't know if you remember when I said there are no third parties. Do you understand? Let's say for example now you want to buy from somebody, right? And you copy the person's details. Instead of you to use the account that you added here as a payment method, you now use another person's account to pay. It's always very, very sketchy. You understand? So it's not allowed to use third payments. The name and the bank you have added should be consistent if you are buying or selling. Let's get that straight first of all. Now when you have filled in the details of your bank, your name, and whatever. You confirm. Then you tap on the sell button. For example, that we want to sell, you'd have seen everything I'm saying right about now. If you tap the sell button, please, there will be an interface that would have a button that says release coin, and even close to the button, it's boldly written there, do not release coin until you have confirmed the transaction of payment. Meaning, if the seller, sorry, if the buyer has not sent you the money, do not release the coin. You understand? The amount of money that is converted here that you receive, if you never send for your wallet, do not release the coin. It's not rocket science, because lots of people get it wrong. They will just tap on release coin. I don't know if it's an adrenaline rush, or they just like to be charitable, be philanthropic in nature, to release a coin when you're not seeing money in your bank account. So please be mindful of that. All right, be mindful of that. So that's that for that. Now, in the event of you bought a USDT from somebody and you want to know if it has come to your wallet, you just go to this asset side, tap on assets, then you see your funding, you see the money in your funding wallet. There's not left for you to now transfer it to your unified, or you leave it in your funding.